Magandang buhay po sa inyong lahat. When someone greets you magandang buhay, your response must be mabuting tao. Let's try again. Magandang buhay po sa inyong lahat. Your response? Mabuting tao. Very good. Welcome to the new episode of EDD Talk. Our topic for the day is teaching English to adult learners. My name is Mr. Sammy Q. Dalba, your discussant for today. I have been teaching English to college students for more than 20 years, and I'm very sure that somehow I am a successful English teacher to some of my students. I was a failure too. Let me tell you a story. Not so long ago, right after I dismissed my class, two of my students approached me and then asked me a question. Sir, pwede po ba kaming magtanong? And I replied, sure, I said. What is it? Sir, until now, hindi po namin alam ang pinagkaiba ng in at saka on. Kailan po ba ito ginagamit? I was so confident that I could show them easily when to use the two prepositions in and on. So what I did, I lifted the marker and asked, what is this? They replied, a marker. Very good. Now, I placed the marker on the teacher's table. And then, I asked them, where is the marker? One of the students replied, it is on the table. Very good, I said. Then I lifted the marker and put it inside the drawer of the teacher's table and closed it. Then I asked again, where is now the marker? I asked. They responded, it is in the drawer. That's perfect. See, I am very sure that you can use the preposition in and on. I am very happy to tell you that. Then I ask, I don't know if should I really ask them this question. I ask, now what is the difference between in and on? I was so surprised. I felt humiliated. I was so embarrassed. And then they responded, sir, the difference between in and on is that on is used for the present tense and in is used for the past tense. Oh my kulay! Where did I go wrong? Tell me, should I stop from showing them where that object is located? Or should I have not asked them anymore? I don't know. Did I not explain and show them the difference too well? Can you suggest ways to an English teacher like me to modify my teaching style to make it more comprehensible to the learners? I felt bad, really so bad, when I heard their answer. But I was very sure that they could use in and on. English may be taught as a subject in its own right, or it may be used as a medium of instruction for some or most school subjects. The intensity with which English instruction is provided may range from a few hours per week at grade school to 1 or more hours per day at senior high school and in college. In many parts of Asia and Latin America, English is generally a required subject in state schools. However, the time devoted to it is very limited. Large class sizes make teaching difficult, and the curriculum often foster an exam-oriented or grammar-based approach to teaching. I would like to quote the following readings that I've had. It says, despite the emphasis on learning English in many parts of the world, It is worth remembering that many people can survive perfectly well in their own countries without ever having to use English, and that fluency in English does not necessarily offer learners any social or economic advantages. That is according to Surgeon in 2009. And as some have pointed out, the spread of English does not necessarily promote social equality. Lean 2001 argued that ability in English and access to adequate opportunities to learn it has a considerable impact on the lives of many learners worldwide, including both children and adult learners. She suggests that the classroom is a site in which learners experience a power asymmetry due to the social identities that all learners and teachers adopt. We are all aware that English is learned for many different reasons. It is an essential tool for education and business for some learners. It may be a language of travel and related activities of sightseeing for others. And it may be needed for social survival and employment for the college students or college graduates. For some, it may be a popular language for the media, entertainment, the internet, and other forms of electronic communication. For many, however, it may merely be a language that they are obliged to study, but which they may never really have any obvious need for. Let us find out whether learning English is necessary or not. What are the main reasons your students are studying English? Do your students want to learn English or need to learn it? Let us watch some of them.
Mahalaga rin po. Kasi kailangan rin natin na matuto ng salitang English kasi pag hindi ka mahirap tayo, hindi na natin kailangan yan. Kasi pag may nakausap rin tayo na ganun ng salita, makakaintindi na. At saka baka may pagkakataon na mapunta tayo sa ibang lugar na gano'n yung salita. Kasi yung minsan sa customer, yung mga mamimili, English yung salita nila. Kaya kailangan English rin yung isasagot mo para maintindihan. Minsan hindi natin maintindihan yung kausap natin pag hindi tayo marunong mag-English, yung lalo't English ang salita.
Opo, mahalaga po ang English sa estado ng buhay, especially po sa akin na student, college student ng Public Administration, major in Financial Management, dahil sa maraming tao ang pumupunta dito sa Pilipinas, mga turista na iba't ibang lahi, mga especially ang English sa atin ay parang universal. Para sa mga turista na, for example po, gusto po nila magtanong sa atin, syempre po kailangan po natin nasagutin sila in English para magkaintindihan po ang dalawang panig.
Para sa akin, mahalaga ang pag-aaral ng salitang English dahil matutulungan tayo nito upang makipag-communicate sa ibang tao, lalo na sa mga foreigners, at saka para tulungan natin yung ibang tao na gustong matuto ng salitang English, tsaka lalo na yung mga gustong bumisita sa lugar natin sa Pilipinas para ma-welcome natin sila ng maayos.
Bilang isang call center agent at mother of 4 na merong nag-aaral na anak, mahalaga sa akin na matutunan ko ang lingwaheng English dahil unang-una po, kadalasan sa mga call center agent ay international account po ang naibibigay sa amin. So, kailangan namin, hindi naman natin sila po pwedeng kausapin ng Tagalog, Bisaya o Kapampangan. So, mas mainam talaga sa sarili ko po na makatutunan ko ang lingwaheng English dahil unang-una, international language po ito. Dumating man sa buhay natin na mapadpad tayo sa ibang bansa, madali tayong makakapag-komunikasyon sa mga tao. At bilang isang nanay naman po na may mga anak na nag-aaral sa kolehiyo, high school at elementary, bilang isang nanay, ako yung unang guro at sa sitwasyon natin ngayon na pandemic na kadalasan ay nasa mga bahay lamang ang mga estudyante, tayo yung unang-unang magtuturo sa kanila. So napakahalaga po na matutunan ko bilang isang nanay at isang call center agent ang lingwaheng English.
Sa estado ng trabaho ko ngayon, ako ay accountant under ng Australian firm. So, sa akin, napakahalaga na matuto tayo ng pagsasalita ng lengguwahe ng English kasi isang malaking oportunidad yon na hindi lang dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, kundi para magkaroon din tayo ng oportunidad sa ibang bansa. Kasi kung hindi tayo marunong mag-English, dito lang tayo makakapagtrabaho sa atin, sa mga Pilipino lang. Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng oportunidad para makapagtrabaho pa sa ibang bansa. So, and yung English naman is worldwide siya. So, kung kahit saan ka mapunta, pwede mo siya magamit anytime. Kung gusto mong mag-around the world, hindi ka mahihirapan hanapin yung mga gusto mo, itanong yung mga gusto mo. So, ang English ay napaka-importante, hindi lang sa pagtatrabaho, kundi sa pang-araw-araw mo rin na.
Oo, mahalaga yung pagsalita ng English or yung lengguwahe ng English kasi there are times na mga boses ang kakausapin mo, so kailangan maibigay mo sa kanila o ma-translate mo sa kanila yun ng maayos.
Oo, napakahalaga nito kasi ito yung pangunahing dialekto na ginagamit ng bawat nasyon sa isang sa aming industriya. Na kung saan dito namin naipapahayag at dito namin na sasalita, na ibabahagi ang mga bagay-bagay ayon sa aming linya ng trabaho. At maliban doon, pagsasalita ng English o pagkakaalam ng salitang English ay mahalaga din dahil hindi lang naman sa barko kami laging naka-stay, kundi pag lumalabas kami, ito rin yung ginagamit namin lengguwahe upang magkaintindihan kami ng mga tao sa lupa doon, sa mga lugar na aming pinupuntahan. At na-express namin yung aming mga sarili-sarili sa paggamit ng salitang English.
Oo. Kasi, kung mapunta man ako sa ibang lugar o may makausap ako mga English speaking, siyempre, masasagot ko yung yung kanilang salita, maintindihan ko. At pwede ko sumagot sa kanila ng lengguwaheng English din. Sila yung mga English speaking. Magsasaka, katulad, minsan, umaattend kami ng mga meeting. Ay mga English speaking mga nag-i-speak dun sa katulad sa DA, Department of Agriculture. So, minsan sila English speaking, kung mo sila nakapag-aral, dahil siyempre dapat maintindihan ko yun. Diba? Ganun lang po. Ngayon, kung hindi ka sanay ng konting English, ay wala, hindi mo maintindihan yung mga salita nila, mga paliwanag nila.
My name is Jocelyn D. Del Carmen. I live in Balatong Beach, Pulilan, Bulacan. For communicate to other people.
I'm still learning English, languages, and grammar that will help us to deliver what we say to them, because I think English is important for us. Example, we have to go to other country and we have to speak English to understand others.
I will pursue my dreams to be a nursing to help the people around me, to help the citizens of the Philippines.
And it's very important to us to know what is the exact word. It's much better for me to learn and educate about English language. As a 40-years-old mom, it takes time to study language of English because for the past few years, this is my first time on the job as a call center agent, so I need to focus and more, it takes time to study about this nature of work, or especially the word of English or language of English.
Most of the time is on the email, so it's like a business English. So it's more, for me it's more complicated because we use English, formal English, more than the informal English. I tried to watch videos on YouTube to learn more, because since I'm working with Australian people, I really need to know how to speak basic English.
We are doing the proposals or the report. We need to write it in English. constructing a sentence or a report.
I'm just, practice only the basic, just the basic only. But I'm not, go to the training to exercise my, or to be perfect in English languages. In the seafarers, again, I'm not telling that we must be, fluent or perfect in English. But in the other hand, again, when you're working in the office, I mean land-based, and with those nationalities, I think you must have your training also.
Are you understand all of the speech, speech English? Little. I'm speak little English.
After listening to some of them, I'm very sure that you have noticed that they are of different ages and of different professions. The questions that I have are not just for English teachers, but to all teachers who are teaching across disciplines. The first question that I want you to think about is, what is your teaching context? What kinds of students do you teach or plan to teach? What are their goals in teaching or in learning English? To teachers who are experts in different fields, my question to you is, how can you be of help to our students to improve or at least express their thoughts in English before they land into their job? Those are the questions that I want you to think about. The bottom line is, we teachers need to keep in mind that, number one, English means different things to different people. Number two, language teaching is a localized activity. Learners need to appreciate the diversity of English and the varieties of English that exist in the world. Interlocutors may not be native speakers of English. Learners' English should be valued. English teachers and teachers of different disciplines need to use English in ways that facilitate communication. This is one of the things that I want everybody to know. And lastly, learners need to develop intercultural communicative competence. These are the things I always tell to all of my pre-service teachers at the university where I teach. Parents, teachers of different fields, and school administrators of different business school, private or government school, I am very sure that you are all aware that 4 decades ago, Philippines was one of the best English speakers in Asia. In fact, we were number 1. But the question is, how can we get the top 1 again? I believe that each one of us can do something to make it to the top for the last time. This is Mr. Sammy Q. Dalba. Hope to see you again. Thank you.